Stampers, that's Dawn, and today we're going to make the floating gatefold card. It's so awesome. I really didn't even know what to call it, but I knew that this was a gatefold, and so when you open it, it looks like it's floating, so that's, hence the name, is the floating gatefold card. So here's the front. This is using the We'll Walrus Be Friends, and then you open it up. See how that looks like it's floating on there? Isn't that awesome? Gosh. So then this one is using the Little Ladybug stamp set. This stamp set is no longer available from Stampin' Up. And when you open this one, oh, look at that. It's so cute. So it's floating just like that. I love it. So we're going to make one using the Over the Moon stamp set with the cows. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's give you the pieces. We're going to use the Whisper White as our base. And this piece is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and then you're going to score it at 2 1/8 on either end. And I already went ahead and scored it, but if you score it or not, you could always just take, especially with the Whisper White, you can take it and bring it to the center and meet those inside points up, and then take your bone folder and press those score lines. Let me get my bone folder. Okay, so there's the gatefold. Okay, so then the inside piece, the basic black is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have another piece of Whisper White which is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and then you're going to need 2 pieces of Whisper White. This is going to be for your mechanism on the inside. These are both cut at 1 inch by 5 1/4, and you're going to score both of them at 1 inch, 2 inch, and then 4 1/4. So again, you're going to score the other one 1 inch, 2 inch, and 4 1/4. You're going to get your 3 score lines that look like this. Okay, hopefully that shows up. Let me go ahead and fold these. Okay, so there's your score lines. Okay, so then I went ahead and used the square, layering square dies for my inside. And I will say, when you're making this card, let me show you on this Walrus one here. So when you're making the card, you can use any shape that you want, whether it's the oval or the rectangle or even the circle. You just want to keep in mind that you don't want to hinder the closing of the card. So you don't want it to be like overlapping with the two images, and you don't want it to be peeking out from the top and the bottom. So this size is really nice with these squares that I used on the inside of this one. So this is the 2 size. Let me measure these here. The scallop one is 2 1/2 square, and then this one is 2 1/4 square. And of course they measure a little bit slightly smaller after you cut them out. Okay, so but those are the 2 sizes that I used for my inside of my floating card. So I cut out the 2 Whisper White with the straight edge, and then 2 with the basic black with the scallop. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and stamp our base of our card first. So this is the Love What You Do stamp set. Y'all know that I love this stamp set, first of all, with the Over the Moon stamp set. But with these watermarks here, they look like cow spots. So I went ahead and put both of the stamps onto a block, and we're just going to stamp them both together. And I'm going to use the Memento ink. And we're just going to stamp the borders of our gatefold card in the front. And I'm just going to show you what I did. I went ahead and already did one, but to save some time, I'm just going to show you what I did with a few of the images. And then we'll just move along with the one that's finished. Okay, so you're going to put both of the stamps on a block. And you want to make sure that your Memento ink is really inked up really nice. And also, with this being a photopolymer stamp set, let me grab my Stampin' Pierce mat. So here's my Stampin' Pierce mat. And then you're going to stamp the watermark or the cow spots, for this case, onto your 2 of your gatefold panels right here. And then you're just going to go ahead and move your stamp around when you're building the front of your card. Just like that. And then you also want to stamp the edges as well. So like this one here, I would take this edge here of the little one, and I would just stamp this right here, just like that. And then fill those in on the edge, just like that. Okay, so I went ahead and already got one done, so let me go ahead and grab that. Okay, so here's my finished front of my gatefold card. Isn't it cute? All right, so then these are the stamp sets. Let me show you those stamp sets before we go any further. We'll Walrus Be Friends. And this is the one that I used for this one. Thanks big time. So cute. Oh my gosh, how adorable. So that's the stamp set for that one. And then once again, this is the Little Ladybug stamp set that's retired from Stampin' Up. It's no longer available. It was available during Celebration, this past Celebration for 2020. And this was the Ladybug and then also the greetings on the inside for that one. So cute. And then this is the one we're going to use right now for Over the Moon with that Love What You Do stamp set. So we're going to use all 3 cows. I went ahead and already stamped all the cows, and then I actually stamped one of the greetings here. So let me get those out. Okay, so here are the 2 scallops in the basic black, and then our cows are going to go on here. This is just going to save us some time. So I just basically want to show you how I made the card. And then this is going to be for the front of the card. So I went ahead and did some masking with our cows on the front. And this was from the Stitch So Sweetly, the dies in the mini catalog right now. So those are all done. So now it's just a matter of putting the card together. So let's go ahead and do that. So first we're going to put the inside of our layer in the card. Okay, so there's the inside of our gatefold. Now we're going to take our 2 mechanism pieces. Now you're going to notice on one end you're going to have the 2 score lines and then the one end with the 1 score line. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 1 inch of the other end. We're just going to put adhesive on that end, just like that. And then we're going to take this end here that I just put that adhesive on, and we're going to put it right up along this score line here. Now mind you, you're going to leave enough space for your squares, so you can actually do a little dry run if you want, that it's going to clear the inside of the card. So right about there looks really good. So I'm just going to line this arm up right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold that over. Okay, and then on this end over here, on this 1 inch right here, so you have 1, 2, and then 4 1/4. So this 1 inch, we're going to add some more adhesive on this end. And this time we're going to fold it over. So it's going to be folded over, and then you're just going to layer it down onto the inside part of the card. So this is going to actually make your mechanism for your floating part of this gatefold card. So then your square is going to be sitting right on top of that arm right there, just like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our cows together with our black, basic black layers. So cute. All right, so then I guess we're just going to go ahead and put our cow on. So we're going to go ahead and put the adhesive on this strip right here, right in the center, right up to that score line. And this is right where our cow panel is going to sit onto that. And I'm taking it right up to the edge over here, just like that. So then it's going to move when it's opened and when it's closing, just like that. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to take our second arm, and once again we're going to only put adhesive on that 1 inch or that 1 score line on this end instead of the 2. So 1 inch over here gets adhesive, and then this one is going to line up over on this side of this score line. Remember how we did the 1 inch over here? Now this one, you line it up with this score line, and then you close that panel. And then you're going to put adhesive on this one here, on that 1 inch, and then fold it over. And then you're just going to put that on the inside section of the inside of the card, just like that. And then this one is going to get your other cow. And then you're going to put your cow on this mechanism. I like putting them all the way over as far as you can, just like that. So you'll see now what I was talking about, them overlapping, and then you want to make sure that there's enough clearance at the top and the bottom, so when the card's closing, it closes properly. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Okay, so then it's just a matter of stamping your greetings, if you want to stamp some greetings over here. And then if you wanted to add another panel like I did with the Ladybug one over here, you can do that as well. So, but I just preferred to keep it all pretty basic with the Whisper White. And then I did stamp one of the greetings here, Over the Moon for you. And we can put this right here in the center. Now I was thinking, actually, let me show you what I was thinking, because maybe we might want to do that. So you'll see how to do the card like we did for these, right? So that's how we did that one. Now I was really thinking that I wanted to turn it. So let me see if I can take these cows off of these little arms here. So I'm going to try to turn this, if I can get this one off here. At least the card. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put adhesive back on it. So you definitely seen how to make the card. So now we're going to go ahead and switch the cow. So we're going to go ahead, instead of putting them like this, we're going to go ahead and put it like this. So we're just going to put our cow to the edge here. And then we're going to put adhesive on this panel again. And this time we're going to turn this cow this way. I'm going to see how this works out. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. So then this one, Over the Moon for You, we can put right here, like in the center. I'm going to actually put it right up here on the top. And the reason I really wanted to make it going this way was because this front piece right here sits better on the card like this. But of course it sits cute like that too, don't get me wrong, but this way it just seems more balanced. So then you're going to go ahead and put adhesive along this top edge of this scallop. Okay, so then you're just going to go ahead and put that onto the front, just like that. And then your gatefold, instead of opening up like the other two, is opening up horizontal. Isn't that awesome? I love it. So then here's the ladybug one again. So cute. Okay, so then here's the walrus one again. Isn't it cute? So that opens up like that. So adorable. Okay, so that's how you make that floating gatefold card. If you have any questions, just let me know, and then I'll have all the items listed down below. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye.